very glad to see all this go away. Now, unfortunately, it took a little bit to get here, but we can only control all the things within our scope. All of this that you see right now, this area was heavily impacted during Hurricane Harvey. Everything flooded. So the plan is once we are done with this and everything is done following the scope of work, we do a transfer of title to Public Works, at which time it will be transferred and made into a detention pond. It's going to be a giant detention pond in this area to ease the flooding specifically on the southwest side of the property. Unfortunately, with all the new properties that have been built out here, the drainage and the natural floodplain has changed a little bit. And there's medical facilities on the south side, medical offices on the southwest side. And so our hope is to keep that from flooding and also protect the small businesses that are over here as well. When this place was still overgrown, it was not a good feeling walking through it by yourself. But I wouldn't ask anyone else from the department to be here. Everything that you see that's been down here, we just started this in 3 months they've done all this. So, I mean, you're looking at 16 buildings, 4 little sub-buildings out there. Almost all of those have been fully abated. And demo is just chewing through it faster than even I expected. This is the plan, really just to alleviate flooding out here. This is going to be designated as green space. No permanent structure will ever be built on this facility, on this or any buyout property ever again. HVW is going to be responsible for the land maintenance out here, so they're going to make sure this doesn't become just a dumping ground. So they'll have regular routine maintenance schedules, lawn maintenance schedules. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to show that detention pond for years, but we can show a nice, even slate. The way abatement works, it's almost like a giant vacuum cleaner on here. So it pulls all of that stuff in and it pulls all of that dust out. Behind there, there's asbestos in the insulation. And so they take that out. And also in the roof. And also in the flooring, there's adhesive for the flooring that was loaded with asbestos too. It's called Mastec. I believe this property was built in the 60s. So this was before we knew better. The reason it was never an issue as long as people were living in there is because it was undisturbed. And so once they disturbed it, what was happening is people were coming in here and they were ripping wire out, copper wire out. And what they were doing that, so they were spewing asbestos over everything. So everything had to be wiped down and cleaned out before it could be taken out. All the sheetrock debris and all of the tarping, because when you see these open windows and stuff, these were actually covered with tarp. I come out to these sites twice a week just to make sure I keep everybody honest out here. Keep visibility, and it's also because it's hard for people, city council, from our department to come out here. Do this also for contract compliance, because I know we're trying to do more with less, and so that's if we can use this resource to come out here, great. This place was just covered with graffiti. I mean, we had 3 buildings that were burned, fire damage. I mean, it was just horrible, and it was just an open invitation for those people, unfortunately, that were down on their luck, just to kind of come in here and take a shot. And so we work really closely with the HPD task force. It's the DRT task force. And they come out here, and if we were finding people, they can help convince them to leave the property, and if they were looking for additional help, get them help. They have a higher degree of empathy and have special training to reach some people and resonate with them. So that's what we want to make sure we take advantage of that. So it's just not a matter of just kicking people out because they're holding up our progress. It's really trying to give them dignity and give them a way out. It's all about, like I said, protecting the people around us, protecting the people that are on the site, and just trying to show a presence. This has been very fruitful for me personally because things were moving so slowly, even though it was beyond our control. It's kind of nice to show that progress. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to show that detention pond for years, but we can show a nice, even slate.